What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. So Andy Ruiz Jr. wants £40 million for the rematch to happen in the UK. £40 million. There can't be more than 4 or 5 boxers in the history of the sport that have ever earned a £40 million purse. I can't think of more than 4 or 5. Anthony Joshua's not earned more than 40 million in a fight before, I'll tell you that now. Canelo with this DAZN contract, maybe. I don't think so though. Floyd, yes. Pacquiao, yes. I mean, does Conor class as a boxer? I don't know, but Conor McGregor, yes. Did Mike earn £40 million a fight? Not sure, but that's what Andy Ruiz is asking for the fight to happen in the UK. I am a bit confused, and someone might want to clarify something for me. Surely this isn't up to negotiation. Surely all of this is in the rematch clause. Surely you can't then say what you want. Surely everything's written in the rematch clause, and it kind of tells you A, where the fight's going to take place, and B, how much you're getting. No? Because this is what we're led to believe that Dillian Whyte turned down the AJ fight at Wembley for, right? He saw something in the rematch clause and he didn't like it. So surely Eddie Hearn and the lawyers and the managers have put in the rematch clause already what Andy Ruiz is likely to get in the event that he beats Anthony Joshua. The only thing I can think they didn't do is put where the fight will take place, right? So maybe, you know what, this is how much you're going to get paid if the fight takes place in America. But they didn't put down, this is how much you're going to get if the fight takes place in the UK. Maybe. That's why Ruiz now is shooting his shot, right? This is how it starts, right? I think Ruiz is doing a good thing here. I mean, this is how negotiations start. If they've offered him 10, let's just say they've offered him 10 million, which I think is reasonable and realistic, and he says 40, they'll come back and say no. 20, he'll say no. 30, they'll come back and say, all right, 22, shake. That's how it starts, right? I mean, you got to start high. You can't lowball yourself. Eddie Hearn and AJ, as much as AJ says he wouldn't mind fighting in MSG again, Eddie Hearn and AJ will be desperate for this fight to take place in the UK. They want this on home turf. And Ruiz and Al Heyman know this, so they're going to milk it as much as they can. I mean, Ruiz's life has changed. We've seen it. I mean, I saw something today that he will go and visit the Mexican president. He will go and visit the Mexican president. I mean, come on. Looks like he's going to get this deal with Snickers. And he was on the Jimmy Kimmel show the other day. I mean, his life has completely turned around. And this is why you've got to love an underdog story. I mean, if anyone doesn't appreciate the underdog story, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Whether or not you're an AJ hardcore fan or not, you've got to appreciate a guy that can come from nowhere and change his life around just like this, right? Just like this. And I love it. Penny for the faults of the other boxers that maybe were offered this fight first and turned it down. We know Ortiz was offered the fight. Kaunaki was offered the fight, I think, before Ruiz Jr. Obviously, Jarrell Miller had that issue as well. I'm not trying to say they would have beat Joshua. I mean, styles make fights. I think Ortiz would have, but styles make fights. But even in a competitive loss, their life could have turned around. But yet they declined the fight. And now they must be looking at Ruiz thinking, fuck me, this guy's hit the lottery twice. Right? Hit the lottery twice. Do I think Ruiz will get paid £40 million? Absolutely not. Do I think Ruiz will get paid more than £10 million? Absolutely yes. Especially if the fight happens in the UK. Again, they're desperate to bring this fight back to the UK. Desperate. For whatever reason, it just didn't quite work out well in America. And I don't know if you roll that dice again. You want it on home turf, whether it be in London, like I thought it would be, or in Cardiff, or the MEN Arena. You just want this fight in the UK. You don't even want to see America again. If I'm AJ, I don't even go on holiday to America again until I right this fucking wrong. So Ruiz Jr., I salute you for asking for £40 million. I mean, get it, boy. Get it. Again, I always tell everyone, you don't know when this boxing career can end, so cash in while you can. And he's willing to cash that check. Remember, this is the check that Deontay Wilder didn't want to cash. Deontay Wilder didn't want to cash that check, and now all of a sudden, Ruiz Jr. is cashing Deontay Wilder's check. Go figure. Boxing. Peace.